In the upcoming general election, you have not only a lot of unregistered voters whose voices will not be heard, but you have over 3.5 million people living in the UK who were born elsewhere in the European Union. Not many of these folks can vote. Their futures in Great Britain are in the hands of other people. Some voters may well have this at the front of their minds when they go to put an X in their preferred box on December the 12th. Many will be motivated by the desire to stop Tory Brexit and put Boris Johnson and his cronies out of number 10. Others will vote Conservative, with some voting blue enthusiastically, hoping to see people who have made their living in the UK and who call the country their home, hoping that they get kicked out of the country. Some people are arseholes. Yeah. We don't know what the election result will be, of course. It could well be that most of these EU citizens stay in the UK, even under a Tory government, settled status. But the last 3.5 years has been a nightmare for many, not knowing where they stand, the no-deal scenario looming over their head there, Johnson's irresponsible behaviour. I think 2 million have applied to stay in the UK under the EU settlement scheme. But it could all get very messy and complex. I guess it already has, in truth. Some people have been given pre-settled status, so if they want to stay, they're going to have to wait 5 years to apply for permanent status. Uncertainty, anxiety, a lack of confidence in the government, lack of confidence in the Home Office, and a general election which could change the game. We just don't know. Troubling times for many families. So, a rosy, happy picture of stability in the United Kingdom. In international news, a lover's tiff, perhaps, between Donald Trump and Emmanuel Macron. Or maybe they hate each other. I don't know. Whatever. The French president referred to NATO, apparently, as being brain dead, which Trump regarded as nasty and insulting. He took offence, and he felt the need to run his mouth about it. Big surprise. This year marks the 70th anniversary of NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, originally founded to counter Soviet expansion in the middle of the 20th century. US President is in London for the NATO summit as I speak. I guess the Queen has to host a bunch of world leaders at Buckingham Palace a little bit later on. I really do wonder what Her Madge makes of the state of the world, makes of where we are right now. She's always so reserved and proper. Difficult to know what she's thinking. I can't imagine she'd be massively impressed with the Prince Andrew shitstorm. That was a car crash of an interview the other day. Damn. As well as having a go at the little Frenchman, Trump also big-upped himself by saying we'd be in the middle of World War III right now if it wasn't for his relationship with the North Korean dictator. I believe that Trump believes that to be true. You may disagree, You may not. But yeah, I really think he is that egotistical. He sees himself as that central, that important.